Majesty, I've written a little march in Mozart's honor. May I play it as he comes in?
By all means, court composer. What a delightful idea. Have you met him yet?
Not yet, Majesty.
Fete and fireworks. What fun. Strach, bring him up at once. Mon Dieu. I wish we could have a competition. Mozart against some other virtuoso. 2 keyboards in contest. Wouldn't that be fun, Baron?
Not to me, Majesty. In my view, musicians are not horses to be run against one another.
Ah, well, there it is.
Herr Mozart, Majesty.
Ah, splendid. Court composer Allons. Admit him, please. Charming. Comme d'habitude. Mozart.
Majesty, your Majesty's humble slave, let me kiss your royal hand 100,000 times.
No, s'il vous plaît. A little less enthusiasm, I beg you. Come, sir, levez-vous. You will not recall it, but the last time we met, you were also on the floor. My sister remembers it to this day. This young man, all of 6 years old, mind you, slipped on the floor at Schönbrunn. Came a nasty little knot on his head. Have I told you this before?
Oh, no,
Majesty.
Well, my sister Antoinette runs forward and picks him up herself. And do you know what he does? Jumps right into her arms, hoopla, just like that. Kisses her on both cheeks and says, "Will you marry me, yes or no?" I do not mean to embarrass you, Herr Mozart. You know everyone here, surely?
Yes, sire. Herr Director, Herr Prefect.
Delighted to see you again.
But not, I think, our esteemed court composer, a most serious omission. No one who cares for art can afford not to know Herr Salieri. He wrote that exquisite little march of welcome for you.
It was a trifle, Majesty.
Nevertheless...
I am overwhelmed, signore.
Ideas simply pour out of him, don't they, Strach?
Endlessly, sire. Well done, Salieri.
Let it be my pleasure, then, to introduce you. Court composer Salieri, Herr Mozart of Salzburg.
Finalmente. Che gioia. Che diletto straordinario.
Grazie, signore. Mille milioni di benvenuti. Sono commosso. Una onora eccezionale incontrarla. Compositore brillante e famosissimo.
Grazie.
So, tell me, Mozart, have you received our commission for the opera?
Indeed I have, sire. I am so grateful, I can hardly speak. I swear to you that you will have the best, the most perfect entertainment ever offered a monarch. I've already found a libretto.
Have you? I haven't heard of this.
Forgive me, Herr Director, I entirely omitted to tell you.
May I ask why?
It didn't seem very important.
Not important.
Not really, no.
It is important to me, Herr Mozart.
Yes, I see that now, of course.
And who, pray, is it by?
Stefani.
A most unpleasant man.
But a brilliant writer.
Do you think?
Well, the story is really quite amusing, Majesty. Well, the whole plot is actually set in a...
Where? Where is it set?
Well, it's actually rather saucy, Majesty.
Yes, where?
Well, the whole plot is actually set in a seraglio.
A what?
A pasha's harem.
And you imagine that is a suitable subject for performance at a national theater?
Yes. Why? What's very funny, it's amusing. On my honor, sir, there is nothing offensive in it, nothing offensive in the world. It is full of proper German virtues. I swear it.
Scusate, signore, but what are those? Being a foreigner, I'm not quite sure.
You are being cattivo. court composer.
Not at all, Majesty.
Come then, Mozart. Name us a proper German virtue.
Love, sire. I've yet to see that expressed in any opera.
Well answered, Mozart.
Scusate, I was under the impression one rarely saw anything else expressed in opera.
I mean manly love, signore. Not male sopranos screeching and stupid couples rolling their eyes, all that absurd Italian nonsense. I mean the real thing.
And do you know the real thing yourself, Herr Mozart?
Under your honor, Majesty, I believe I do.
Bravo. When do you think it will be done?
The first act's already finished.
But it can't be more than 2 weeks since you've started.
Composing is not hard when you have the right audience to please, Majesty.
A charming reply, Majesty.
Indeed, Baron. Fete and fireworks. I see we are going to have fete and fireworks. Au revoir, Monsieur Mozart. Soyez bienvenue à la cour.
Majesté, je suis complète honneur de traiter de la maison du père de tous les musiciens, ce vieux monarque, aussi de ce monde que votre Majesté, c'est un honneur qui dépasse le sommet du Médu.
Ah. Well, there it is. I'll leave you gentlemen to get better acquainted.
Good day, Majesty.
Votre Majesty.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Welcome, Mozart. I shall see much more of you. Depend on it.
Thank you.
Bene.
Bene.
I too wish you success with your opera.
I'll have it. I tell you, it's going to be superb. I've already found the most excellent singer for the leading part.
Oh, who's that?
Her name is Cavalieri. Caterina Cavalieri. See, she's really German, but she thinks it will advance her career if she sports an Italian name.
She's quite right. It was my idea. She is, in fact, my prized pupil. Actually, she's a very innocent child, silly in the way of young singers, but, she's only 20.
Yes.
I had kept my hands off Caterina, yes, but I could not bear to think of anyone else's upon her, least of all his.
You are a good fellow, Salieri. And that was a jolly little thing you wrote for me.
It was my pleasure.
Well, let's see if I can remember it. May
Oh,
I?
no need. It's yours.
Grazie, signore. The rest is just the same, isn't it?
You have a remarkable memory.
Grazie ancora, signore. Well, that doesn't really work, that fourth, does it? Oh, let's try the third above. Yes, good.
Scusate, I must go.
Oh, really? why don't you try a variation?
Oh, I thank you, but I must attend on the Emperor.
Ah,
It has been delightful to meet you.
for me too. Oh, and thanks for the march.
Was it then, so early, that I began to have thoughts of murder?